Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bioacid here, joined by Fizz for round 3 matchup pool play action here at ACL Brisbane, mate. Immunity and Curse about to go head-to-head. But, of course, welcome to the first event here for ACL.
Yeah, and my first event is a caster at ACL as well, so, yeah, exciting.
Yeah, hopefully this match will be a good one as well. You know, these two teams looking to go head-to-head in a moment. In this match of 3, of course, you're going to have Domination, S&D, and Blitz being played out. Now, at the same time, you know, both these teams want to try and get their first seed heading into double elimination. Now, we saw Immunity 3-0 Avant beforehand. Avant did manage to 2-1 the Curse squad. Both Immunity and Curse have 2-1 CP'd, so this is sort of a little bit of a decider for them. If a Curse can somehow have 3-0 Immunity in this one, they'll be looking pretty strong in that regards to head into a nice little seed position come double limb tomorrow. But interesting to see how this plays out. What are you sort of feeling in regards to the rotation? You're going to have Octane Domination, S&D on Warhawk, and Blitz on Freight. Who are you tipping, I guess you could say, to take this one out?
It's a tough one. We know Curse is one of the best S&D teams in the world, easily top 5. So S&D, I'm tipping them to take it. As for Domination and Blitz, it's going to be a tough one. I'm going to say Immunity on both, I think.
Okay. On the
maybe a 2-1.
Yep, 2-1 to Immunity. It'll be interesting to see. Ladies and gentlemen, quickly mention as well, the ACL hoodies are available. Got one here for you all. You can't have this one, though. But if you are here in the audience and you want to try and pick one up, go see Hoggy. If he's on, he's like down there somewhere in that sort of vicinity. He's down about there, I think, out in the open where you guys are. And go see him. They are there on the benching on the admin staffing table. If you are at home and you want to pick one up, go to aclpro.com.au. You can purchase a basic one like that, or you can spend a little bit extra and get a custom gamer tag done up as well on the back for you all. Ladies and gentlemen, like we said, we are waiting for these guys. It looks like they are getting up underway. Domination on Octane to kick things off here. And who do you want to start things off with? You want to start with Immunity or Curse?
Yeah, I'll be very specific. I'm going to say Shocked from Immunity.
Shocks from Immunity, okay. We'll jump on board with Shocks once the game does get up in underway. And we'll be able to find out what's going to happen in this first matchup for this 3 series. Like he says, Domination on Octane, S&D, Warhawk, Freight, Blitz are the rotation that these guys will be playing out in just a moment for this one. And I think it's pretty much Immunity's final matchup for the actual pool play, because it is only 4 teams in that pro bracket. So this is sort of it's going to be them done. I believe it'll be Curse done as well. Avant and CP, I think, are playing right now. So yeah, the pro bracket's wrapping up pretty quickly, which is good to see. Obviously, only 4 teams. It's more of the open side of things, which we'll be able to see perhaps a bit more of this afternoon on the stream.
Yep, pretty much, yeah. Yeah. Only having 4 pro teams in the bracket, I think you expect it to go a lot faster. So.
Yeah. You sort of do, and obviously it is pool play, so these matches do get done pretty quickly. Obviously, we do get a little bit of extra breaks in between there due to the fact that you've got to go up to the main stage, get your profile and recover it and stuff like that, and then obviously get into the game. So it does take a little bit extra there. That's why you have such longer breaks. We do apologise for anything like that. You guys have to sit for a bit of music. Hopefully you're enjoying the music. A lot of people always seem to do when they actually watch these streams at home. They seem to love the ACL music. So they actually just shout, if it's Brad's music, usually, or Baldy's, one of the two. It's usually their music and their iPods we usually listen to. So these guys, we are still waiting to join the game, though. Just waiting to get on in. Can take a little bit of time sometimes. But I'm sort of feeling, in my tipping regards, I was talking before, both, of course, with Dr. Curry in the previous stream and now yourself, before we went on stream. And I was sort of feeling that if the Curse guys can pick up the S&D on the Warhawk, then maybe they'll be able to pick up the next one on that Freight Blitz. You're on a smaller map, you're a bit more of a run and gun side of style, in my opinion. So, you know, they might be able to close things out and that sort of things. But I think Domination on Octane, will be in favour of Immunity. I just think it's going to go in their favour. So I'm thinking 2-1 as well, but I'm sort of thinking Curse can maybe sneak away if they get the S&D on Warhawk.
I think it comes down to the momentum factor, really. If they can get hyped up, if Curse can get hyped up after getting that S&D, if they do get it, they can definitely take away the Blitz. But, you know, if they're not getting themselves pumped up, it's going to be an easy one for Immunity. The
hype factor is something interesting that I'd like to touch on as well. At the Sydney qualifiers for CoD Champs, it's one of the things I noticed about that whole match between the Curse or the Trident squad at that stage and Immunity. Izzy was always yelling and screaming, you know, just keeping the guys pumped, but Immunity were a bit more quieter. And I think that may have been the difference maker. But if Immunity can stay pumped up as well, like you said, you know, if they can get their momentum and stay pumped and stay excited, have that adrenaline pumping, then it can sort of work in their favour. But here we go. You want to jump on board with Shocks to kick things off. So Shocks it will be from the Immunity squad. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah, as you say off the bat, he's going to push straight towards the offside, and he just gets stunned. Not too sure what the deal was there, but he's going to push straight to the offside there. Find one player is going to be the player of Dance, picks him up nice and easy as now rotates over towards the cafe side of things. So he's looking to sort of get a flank going and try and get the A flag by the things.
Hey, this is me, one player inside. It's going to be Chillians who is in there to meet him out as well. 2 players now gone from the Immunity squad. Fighter and Naked both still up here for a moment. But Curse looking to push on down towards that B area there. I've got a few players pushing in now to finish off that capture. As we switch over to camera angle number 4, you'll be able to see it just down there. A few players from the Curse squad have just swept on in and picked that flag up. So now it's going to be Immunity. Have to go down by that one flag. They've got to try and push on up here and be a bit more aggressive or even rotate. Now, if they can get towards that A flag side of things and just neutralise it, it'll pull Curse back and perhaps change a bit of momentum.
Yeah, but as you see, you got Curse with 2 flags in their favour at the moment. So off the strength there, they're playing really strongly. They're getting the flags, they're rushing up forward, and keeping Immunity back and spawn. But Naked, he's currently on the A flag, and he's going to try and neutralise it or get the capture. And that's of course going to, as you said, force them back onto the A flag, the team of Curse, and that's it. It's neutralised. And
there it is. So of course now Damage will have to come on back to grab that flag for his team, but at the same time they're losing B. So a great play there by Immunity. That's what I said was going to happen. You're going to see Naked push down towards the A side of things and try and momentum change that. And at the same time, Immunity will push on up to grab the B flag. Now B has been neutralised, so it's a single flag apiece right now for both these teams. 21-16. First minute and a half gone as Chilean tries to jump on into that B flag. Will jump on board for him. He will get it thanks to Dens as well being in there to help him out.
Yeah, of course, seen Damage there before, pick off that one through Pawn, but not to take anything away from Damage or Chileans. There's Dens rather. Dens is now pushing down towards the broken wall side of things. He's spotting that spot player there, unable to pick up the kill though.
As you're going to see now, Izzy on our screens looking, hunting for someone. There's one across towards B. Doesn't worry about the shots though. Chilean's making short work of him. Damage picks up Naked there in the background as well. As they travel a couple of little kills there from the Curse side. And just like that, Fighter and Buzzard takes down 2. Fighter picks up a 3rd. There's the 4th. 4 players now gone. Immunity have to strike hard here at B. They should be able to grab the capture. And now Immunity back in the 2 flag advantage for them. So this is actually their first time for 2 flag advantage. Of course, they did neutralise B earlier, but they couldn't actually hold it down. However, the defending side of things might struggle here. Fighter, the last one up for a moment. He gets dropped. Curse will push back towards that B side of things and try and grab it. First quarter gone.
And of course, you see the team of Immunity now fighting back, and they're getting back in this game slowly but surely. As they do have 2 flags in their favour. Chilean finds one, gets taken down by Buzzo. They Naked, gets taken down by Dens. In the meantime, you got Issei trying to push that B flag. He is taken down as well. Damage now on your screen with the Remington now trying to find players. But one down around B. He's going to go for shots. Not able to pick up the kill. Out goes to Semtech, and still only tags.
And they takers, but couldn't actually pick off the kill, like you said. Den's now on the hunt for someone. One player there, a turned over Bas. Can't see him there, though, outside of Hotel. Oh, almost comes out with a lucky takeaway in regards to that kill. One player now behind out here on Broford near over extension, pushing on down bottom. It's Buzzin who's sitting back there. We haven't seen much of Buzzin so far. Over to him we'll go, usually the defender. Doesn't have a cap to his name, though, and just chilling back here while his teammates push up and around. They're down there at A. Immunity have managed to neutralise the A flag here. So Curse not getting any points for the time being as they finally get A back. But Immunity done the damage, 52-52, all tied up here.
Yeah, of course, they were down by 5 in the first minute of the game. But now, as you said, 52-52, all tied up now, 54-53 rather. And just the big kills going out there. Naked not doing too much for his team at the moment, but he's trying to get in there. He's trying to support his teammates to see what they can do. However, on board for him now, picks up 1, finds a kill. Now looking for a second. He's going to find someone here in a second. Will he be able to pick up the kill though? And he will quite easily now going to go try and neutralise this A flag.
Yeah, this will be the 3rd time that Naked's managed to neutralise this up against the Curse squad. And that's all he's trying to do, like I've said. He's just neutralising the flags and then pulling back and away. He doesn't want to go for the whole triple cap. He wants to keep a Curse spawning on this sort of side of things and keeping them going for that A flag while they try and pick up the B once again. However, the Immunity squad aren't really set up. The Curse have snuck on through to grab the A flag back. One player back there. It was poor old Chileans that couldn't get out of there as Fighter makes short work to take him out. And just like that, it's going to be now Immunity looking to get for the domination side. They've picked up A. They couldn't get B, though. They almost had it as Fighter secures A by himself. That scoreline becomes 67-67. Still tied up. 30 seconds left on the scoreboard at the moment. And right now, these guys are still looking very strong in a very close game to kick this series off.
And Buzzo, look, he's going really strong at the moment. 11-8, probably, outslaying the majority of the team of Curse right now. But Curse, they're not out of it by any means at all. You see Buzzo again, once again, trying to get those long-range kills. Is in fact connecting with them. However, 5-11 Naked, still not doing much damage for his team.
As we'll just see how Chileans, he's 7-13 at the moment, but he does have 5 caps to his name. So it's a great little start there. 71-78, 60. Oh, 71-78. It's a nice little start there. Obviously, we're going to be finding out what's going to be happening in the second half in just a moment, but I'm interested to see what's going to happen in regards to these kills. So you see the double D combo, Dens and Damage both going all right in regards to their kills and deaths, and then you got high up Shocks and Fighter both going, well, Shocks is going minus there, but doesn't have an extra capture to his name. It'll be interesting to see if Naked picks up his game a bit more here and tries to get a capture down the board. He's on 5-11. I think that'd be a bit of a game changer for him. Let's quickly look at the break and just see how these guys are backing out at the start. As we just see 2 players from that Immunity squad sitting back there at A to start things off to grab it quickly. As Buzzin will head up top hotel. Izzo's getting dropped by Shocks. Buzzin rolling with that double nade, double Samtex to in fact. One player back there, Dino, and there it is there. Headshot on Chilean to take him out as Immunity will push on up near the B area, but don't actually go all the way in. Naked now challenging. He thought about going in there, but decided against it.
You know, once they get those 2 players down from Curse, Immunity really wants to push up there and get some more map control. Try and push in and maybe go that triple cap, or even just hold them in the spawn and try and get a spawn trap. But the momentum changer and the double kills that they're getting, the team Immunity, they're easily going to be able to take this map.
Just going to see now as Naked, it's doing the exact same thing he did last half. All he did was go for that home flag, neutralising it, and got away from it, letting his teammates push on into another flag point of view. One player here waiting for him, he pops on out, can't get him, there doesn't see him laying there. Dens and Damage both pick up a few little kills. It's 3 players now gone after Dens' double piece there on Shocks and Buzzin. Fighter now coming out, does get the nice little nade up and over there on Dens with the Hail Mary. As he tries to defend here at B, tries to clean the player off, he can't do it. As it's going to be Shocks who came on through. He got the kill, but the damage was done there by Damage no less, and picked up that B flag.
And I just want to look at the caps right now for the team of Curse. 4 caps for Damage and 7 for Chilean. So objective work being done from both those players. Dens and Issa yet to capture a flag at all. And Fighter, the only one on Team Unity hasn't kept the flag. So, you know, that could be a game changer in itself. But looking at Naked, still, he's starting to pick his game up.
Just see 3 players getting dropped there from the Curse squad. Damage was the only one left up for a moment. He's going to try and defend. B trophies every which way, though. They have managed to lose it. It was 1 player down there behind the gas price. Fighter dodging every which way, coming out on top, picking up Damage. Chilean then making short work of him afterwards, though the damage of the tagging was done. As we're just going to jump on board with Fighter now. 21 and 16. 3 caps to his name. Up goes that Hail Mary once again. Doesn't need it though. Shocks is there to help him out as he tries to now come up here on B to pick up the last player. And there's capping it. They do so. It does not get captured. It was neutralised, however. But Immunity should be able to regain control here at B, and they should be able to get some more points on the board.
So look at the scoreboard real quick. 105 to 99. So very close game indeed. Buzzo picks up a double with the nades. Curse Damage replies with a nade kill. And now Naked replying for nade kill as well. So nade's going out everywhere, but Damage picks up a nice little 2-piece. And now looking to find a third. That was Fighter picking up Damage. And so yeah, you know, the team's pretty even at the moment. But okay, Immunity, too strong.
Yeah, the Immunity slaying games is a little bit higher right now than the Curse ones. You're going to have Fighter from Immunity and Damage from Curse, who are both going well in regards to their slaying and capture point of view. Then you got Chileans and Dens. You know, Chileans is dropping a -8, but he does have 7 caps to his name. And then over the side of things, Shocks -2 with 4 caps. You know, positives there for Buzzin and positives there for, well, Dens is breaking even, but both with 4 captures as well. Like I said, still no caps to his name and a -3. You want to see him either slay more or get more captures for the team. Maybe he's defending a fair bit, but it just seems he's got to change some sort of roll up here. The question in my mind right now is, who will be the first to 30? Will it be Fighter or will it be Damage?
I'm going to have to call Fighter. Fighter is one of those players, he's just come back to Muni Squad. He's really, really aggressive and he knows how to play this game. So I'm going to call Fighter on it, but Damage not to count out either.
You'll see right now, 24 and 24, they're both on that kill. That's what we're really aiming for at the moment. Well, they are playing Domination. We want to know who's getting 30 kills first in this matchup. You can see Buzzin now looking to push on in. They're about to lose that A flag, or B flag, sorry, as they have. They're going to push up on A. Dens gets shut down, though. Damage sees a couple out wide. Thanks to Oracle Mode, we can see them all glowing. He cannot. In comes that Samtex. He manages to stay alive, though. Here comes some more. One there at Hotel. He sees him in there. Stuns galore coming every which way. He can't do much about it. As Chilean's down there at A. Doesn't do much there. Here comes Izzy. Tries to pick up Buzzin. Backing off. Staying alive. Getting the jump shot out there on Izzy as well. As Immunity once again pushing into B and regaining control of that. 140 to 125. It's a 15-point game here. Minute left on the clock.
Yeah, it could be Buzzo that gets the first to 30 here. He's playing really strong with Damage 26 and 18. Buzzo 25 and 16. He's playing really strong as well. Now on a 5-point streak. So, you know, he's looking to make it 6. He's going to get taken down there, unfortunately, by Shocks. Yeah, Shocks is looking to make something happen. He knows there's going to be a player down there. We can, of course, see him on Oracle Mode, but he does not know he's there.
You just see him pretty much sitting there looking at each other. It would seem on our screens, but sadly, it's not the case half the time. As you'll see now, Dan's pushing up here on the A side of things, looking around now as well. Damage on the hunt for any which players that might be crossing over. It helps the teammates out, pick up the beat. It's a little bit too late though, as it will be Immunity taking out game number 1 in this 3 series. Of course, here at Pool Play at round number 3 between Immunity and Curse AU. That scoreline finished up about 159, I think it'll be. Or 158, sorry, because they only got one flag. So 158 to 140. 18-point game after a 7-point lead from the first half. So, you know, it's only an extra 11 points they accumulate in regards to a lead there, Fizz, overall. A great game indeed, though. Immunity very happy with their efforts. Seeing your screens right now for those that are just joining us and not too sure who they are. Naked there on your left, followed by Buzzin, Shocks, and Fighter down the end. That's my wonder, but, you know, Immunity obviously feeling very happy with their efforts there. Coming into the next one, S&D on Warhawk. You know, I think we're both sort of feeling that, you know, perhaps this would be in favour of Curse, but I sort of thought the same thing when we saw Immunity and Avant go head-to-head in regards to S&D on Octane. Avant was meant to take that one out, but Immunity still managed to pick up the win there.
You know, it could be a close one. Again, hype factor is going to be a big factor in this one. So, you know, if the Immunity boys are really hyped up and they think they can do it, I reckon they might. But if Curse is really, you know, keen on getting this win and they really want it, I think they'll take it out.
We'll have to wait and find out, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 2, pool play round 3, back in just a moment. I was enjoying that song, but welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are with game number 2. Of course, Curse and Immunity head-to-head once again. These guys are playing S&D this time around on Warhawk, and it would seem that Curse are on the attack for the first time around, and is there with that bomb?
Now, of course, with Curse being on attack, they're going to be very, very lethal, but, you know, we've got to keep an eye out for the double D Duro Dens and damage. I think they're the ones going to cause the damage in this this map.
Just going to see here at the moment, we're on board with Chileans, but I do have highlighted Izzo, who has that bomb, like I said, you know, you can just see him in the left-hand corner of that map where he's rotating up and around from. Was waiting here with Chileans. Chileans is waiting for someone to make a play there. Here comes the cook. Will it be Gordon Randy's perfection style? Ooh, clearly he did not make the MasterChef Australia cut with those little cooking directions there from that nade, but right now, we're going to see Dan's on our screens. Chilling back here looking around on the hunt for someone. He knows someone's going to be peeking and poking at some stage, but right now it doesn't seem to be the case. It's both players have dropped one player from the team. 3 and 3 left. Fighter Buzzin Naked up against Dens. As I say that though, Chilean picks up one. Here's a 2-piece on Buzzin and Naked. And just like that, Curse turned the tables around in that round, 1-0.
This is what we mean. Curse definitely one of the best teams in the world for S&D, and this is why SA goes clutch when he needs it to. 2 kills in less than 3 seconds.
All I heard was that LMG by Naked is spraying it away. I have to have the thermal on that as well. I want to see if he's still using it. Oh, he's changed over to an R5. Now, an R5 from Naked is something different. Now, usually I'd see Naked's an SMG player. Let's look, he rotate through the player. Shot that pistol out with SMG. Buzzing with that strong arm. Very well known for it in regards to the S&D Warhawk game mode. Loves to throw them to get some tags on players. Just get an idea of where they're coming from. That's a smart play indeed. Naked rolling with that double trophies on the hunt for a player as well. See if they can find someone. You can hear the trophies as well in the background there, thanks to those game sounds. You can hear when they're blowing up and what's going on. Where some nades might be coming through. We're just going to rotate through all the players. We will give you a feel. Then the bangerang from Damage to find one in through that smoke. Chileans there pushes very aggressively there on Shocks to take him out. Buzzing out on 1v3.
And just like that, it's down to one. Buzzo on his own against Chilean, Issei, and Damage. And of course, with the boys of Damage and Issei there, this is going to be very hard. He's going to pick up one though, and that's going to be the man of Dens. No Damage.
It was a nice work there by Buzzin. It was a bit of a sad thing to see him pre-fire that corner at the trophy. I know he was obviously a reaction time. He got him and just a bit of a jitters, but I guess you could say, but Issei will take him down. And that sort of gave him position as well. He was lucky to get that first kill there to give things off inside of loading, but Issei just churning back here at the actual truck, waiting for him to peek and a poke, and there it is there. Cleaning him up, taking the round. It's a nice little kill indeed. 2-1 the scoreline now becomes. What's going to happen now here in the next round, but you know, momentum at the moment seems to be Curse's favour, but Immunity could easily change that around with a round in their favour on the defensive side of things. Issei once again with that bomb was going to change over to Damage this time, but again we'll highlight that bomb carrier for you all.
And of course, Issei currently 3 kills to his name, no plants or anything, so no he's got a 3 kill streak at the moment. And just seeing what he can do, but at the moment on board with Damage as he was shooting at, I believe, a trophy system there, but going to switch on over and see if he can take it out through the wall with I believe it's a secret or a hacker now.
Yeah, it would be...
I'm not even sure anymore.
It has to be SitRep. I think it's still SitRep. I'm not too sure the name of it all is, because not many players actually use it. But thanks to those knowing where those trophies are, it gives you a fair idea where a player will be as well. So he should be able to look up and down and try and hunt down for another person here. There goes the wall bangs away. Chilean gets a nade kill. Chilean then hits that Buzzin as well. Somehow through the wall. Naked gets dropped by Dens afterwards. Just like jump on ball with him. And the scoreline now becomes 3-0 in favour of Curse now.
And Chilean's currently 5-0. And Issei backing up there 3-0. So 8 kills between the two of them. Damage and Dens, of course, 1 and 3. So, you know, between the whole entire team, there's 12 kills there. There's only 3 though to the team of Immunity, so you can see why that Curse is so dominant at the moment.
There's that LMG from Naked that we heard during that first round of play. Let's see what's going to happen and do anything now. He decides to change back over to the MTAR, then an R5, I think. Looks like he wants to change again. I'm not too sure what he's doing. He's just chilling. Okay, fair enough. We'll jump on board now. We'll jump on board with Fighter. We'll highlight Buzzin just for you all. And Damage picks up Naked there in the end on that round. Not too sure if he was still AFK and spawn, perhaps maybe controller issues, who knows. But Shocks will then take down Issei as well to take down one for the round. It's 3-3 left here to play, minute 5 on the clock.
And on board with Fighter at the moment, and pushing down towards the bar area now, going toward mid-tank and medic. So just trying to find anyone to see if he can take down a player and try and get them back in their favours. It's currently 2-2. Chilean and Damage. Dens rather is playing Shocks and Fighter. So Fighter now looking to take up one player, but immediately you notice that they're going to try and get the bomb and try and rotate around to A.
Just going to see, yeah, exactly what you said. That rotation is key for them right now because nothing else seems to be working for them. Dens just chilling back here down in the main street. Chileans as well, just up the top there, is just looking around on the hunt for these players, pre-naming the bomb sites just to see if they want to push there yet. But Dens and Chileans, you know, they're pretty much out in the open more or less on the hunt for these guys, while the 2 players from Immunity are playing their corners. And there it is, there, Fighter. Nice turnaround there for the Immunity guys to get that 2-piece and come down clutch when they need to put a score on the board. 3-1 that scoreline now becomes.
Fighter, absolutely amazing shot from Fighter. Picks up the first, easily takes out the second, no hesitation at all. Definitely one of the best SMG players in Australia.
Find out what's going to happen here. Round number 5 about to come in fruition. Over to the Curse side of things. Curse, which way are they going to be heading this time? They've been going B pretty much every single time so far. Seems like they're going to be thinking the same thing again. Seems to be working good for them in that regard. As we're just going to see now. Looking up, they're going to have Dens up there as well, watching out, trying to keep an eye on things from that point of view. He might be able to engage with one player up there in alleyway towards American. Not too sure if he saw each other or not. They might run away. On our screens, we did have Issei highlighted there for a moment. Fire making short work. We do see where the bombs being dropped as Chileans here with Damage to give him a lending hand. And then, did you alright, mate?
I think Naked's a big story at the moment. 0-4, something you don't really see from Naked, especially in S&D. He's usually one of the people near the top of the leaderboard. So, you know, maybe not having the best of game. Maybe he's having control issues. I'm not too sure what's going on, but unusual.
Just going to see, yeah, like you said, the controller may have been an issue. We did see him in spawn for a little while there in that last round, and it was just pretty much AFK, it would seemed. I'm just going to jump on board with him now. He's moving around, which is good to see. Top tuners there. Towards Buzzman, just going to jump on board with him, but Dan's taking short and cleaning him up. Chilians and Dan's up against Shocks and Naked right now. 24 on the clock. Ticking on away as Dan's is on the hunt, as is Chilians for a player here in the vicinity of the bomb site. Now they're looking everywhere, looking cranny where a player you would usually be locate themselves. Haven't come across on anyone just yet. There it is there. The knife from Chilians will find one. 10 seconds left on the clock. Naked's got to try and defend here, and there's the kill. He had to go for the bomb, though. He knew it, otherwise the bomb would have gone down. So a smart play there, and you'll see there in your screens, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Curse AU squad, for those that are wondering. Looking at screens. Looking around now. And these guys getting set and ready for the next round. But like you said, Naked 0-5. Not sure what's happening there. Perhaps you'll be able to get a few kills in this next round.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting to see Naked go, you know, that negative. Usually he may be negative in the S&D, but usually he's up near the top of the leaderboard. He's got kills to his name, he's got plans to his name. But right now, Curse just dominating Naked, shutting him down. He can't get the bomb down, and he can't get kills.
Again, I will highlight that bomb carrier, of course, Naked, as we are here with Shocks, though. As they try and look for any which way where a player might be coming from. It would seem that the bomb has gone down in A, however, no players getting dropped as fire makes short work there of Dan's as well, as he comes on out the challenge with Nade's coming every which way on through, though. Fighter is chilling back here. Behind the tree line, one player back there, Damage taking him out. Naked now trying to defend. He does have that plant now to his name, as we said. Needs to try and get a few kills too. Damage and Izzy both still up. There goes Izzy, though. Damage now by himself, and there it is there. Naked puts himself on the board with that round, and he killed. 4-2, the scoreline becomes 2 points. The 2 rounds are different, sorry. As that 6th round now has gone played out. Round number 7 coming up in just a moment.
That could be the momentum change that Immunity needed. They're taking that round out. Would give them a boost in confidence to take out Curse, but Curse currently, as you said, 4-2. Very dominant at the moment, and I don't think nothing's going to break their hype factor. I mean, you've seen them before. They were excited. They were ready to go. And, you know, look at their going, though. Chilean, 7-2. Absolutely dominating guys from Immunity.
Yeah, I've seen Chilean play some good games here on Warhawk in regards to their S&D game. And he seems to be playing it once again. Of course, Damage up there on 5-5 as well. Over to the other side of things from Immunity. 6-5 for Fighter, having a good little start here. And 4-4 there for Shock. So, you know, from that point of view, the top 2 players from each team are sort of up there in that evenness side of things. Obviously, more deaths from the Immunity side because it is Curse up in that 4-2 situation here. But overall, it looks like a pretty even game from that side of things. But still, 4 players left from each team. First 35 seconds gone here in the round as Izzy on the hunt as he looks to make a play. He's rolling double name. Shock takes down Denzo. Ooh, will he get the cook down there? Watch out for the trophies. Doesn't get a tag on anyone, however. As it's now 40 seconds left, he's still hunting with those nades. I just don't think it's going to work out. And inside a post, it's going to cost him his life. Damage now challenging up at Water Tower. There goes one, but from behind, Fighter's 2-piece after Izzy will help him out and pick up Damage as well. And Immunity closing that gap, 4-3.
There is 2 back-to-back rounds there from Immunity. Looking really strong at the moment, so they may be able to come back and take this one out. However, it all comes down to where the Curse can really get hyped up and take the lead back, I suppose.
It will indeed be a matter of if they can actually get that hype behind them and get that lead back. They had a nice little lead to kick things off with, but, you know, Shock's just turned his game around a little bit here. 4-point streak to him. Five's on a 2-point streak as well. Out goes the smoke. We'll wait and see what these guys are going to do here in the round, though. Thanks to that mini-map, we can see where they're all located. Of course, the blue is that Immunity team right now. Orange is the Curse squad. So I guess it's sort of fitting in a way. In that regard, just the colour coding. For this round alone is Naked now on our screens. He's just waiting to see what's going to happen. As he does have bomb. You know, we've seen a few players actually pick the bomb up at different stages throughout this one. But Naked usually has been the Immunity bomb carrier for the longest of times. It is good to see, however, from the Immunity's point of view, they are changing it up a little bit just to keep people guessing.
And right now you see a 2v4. Naked and Buzzo takes on the entirety of Curse at the moment. So, you know, they've got to get something. They're trying to get 1 or 2 kills, an easy pick here or there, and try and get that bomb down. But it's not going to matter because Chilean takes down Buzzo with the knife, and SA takes down Naked with the Vector.
As the round now becomes 3, I think the round score becomes. And it is 1 round away for that Curse squad to pick up the S&D win. Of course, they'll be heading in to then a Blitz Freight tied 1-1 in this pool play matchup, but they're not there yet. Immunity's still very much alive in this one. All they're going to do is shut down this push here in this play by the Curse squad, and Curse Looks like they're really changing things up, going very quickly up that left-hand side to try and get that bomb down.
And Issei right away trying to hook a nade and get into American, trying to stop anyone from pushing out. He's going to find one player, taking down quite easily. Tagged up though, Damage takes down Buzzo, Shocks. Now 2v2, 1v2's Issei. He takes on Fighter and Shocks, the duo from Immunity. It's going to be interesting to see if he can pick up one of these players, or maybe even both. Finds one. Can he find the second though? Unable to pick up the shot. There he is, and down he goes.
Great comms there by the team. That's why you see him pre-fire out there at Tank. His teammate got picked up there at Tank a moment ago in through their connection. So that's why he was pre-firing that corner straight away. But you know, you just see Shocks just staying back inside of hardware, staying alive, getting that cover that he needed to get that reload down, and picking up the round there for Immunity. So 5-4 the scoreline. 2 rounds is what Immunity need now. The, of course, Curse Squad need that one more, and that'll get themselves that 1-1 scoreline if it does happen. Of course, Curse now on that defense. And, of course, Immunity on the attack. Again, the bomb carrier highlighted, but we're on board with Fighter right now, and he is being aggressive.
And still naked, 1 and 8, still not playing very strong. Buzzo also 2 and 7, 5 picked up 1 kill. That's going to be the player of Chilean from the Curse AU squad. Now looking to find a second one. Trying to help out Shocks in any regards, trying to get a bomb down. He's going to spoil a play, he's going to get taken out. Issei gets a nice little double though.
Very much indeed, and then Shocks picks up Issei afterwards. Now it's Denson Damage, the double D combo up against Shocks and Buzzin here in the round. Shocks are having a massive game, as his teammate Fighter did as well. Shocks down 11 and 5. Up against Damage. He's 7 and 7. He's been tagged, he's been noticed, he's been seen, and they have both put shots on him. The bomb carrier will head back now. Looks like he will try and get that bomb down. As Damage, not too sure which way they're going to be heading to, and they're not too sure where they would have set up for this defense.
And now on board with Damage, so Damage now go rotate back to B and see what we can do to try and get this defuse. Unfortunately, time's ticking away, 33 seconds left on the clock at the moment. Buzzo spots him, unable to pick up the kill though. Damage, very, very strong shot there, almost dropped though. Able to pick it up, only just.
Damage is hoping that the other member of Immunity, Shocks, would poke for that then afterwards and try and challenge him. See now pokes one out, there's one into the trailer, can he get the wall bang? Decides against it. Not too sure where Shocks has disappeared to. On the hunt. Still time. There's a few more shots going out there. As it'll be out of time though. Has to go for the defuse. And just like that, Immunity now 1 round away from 3 in a row and taking out the S&D here.
And of course, we now go to round 11 there. Shocks very dominant with the MTAR, taking him down 12 and 5 though. What an outstanding performance. 10 and 8 rather from Fighter. Yeah. So, you know, the duo performing really well at the moment.
Yeah, definitely Shocks and Fighter. The difference maker right now for the S&D. Sorry, Nathan and Buzzin, but 1 and 9, 2 and 8. You're not doing that much. As we'll see now what Immunity will do here in this final round. Golden number 11. Shocks is on a 7-point streak. Of course, that is 6 kills, 1 plant to his name for those that are wondering. And he is looking to keep on going. There's a headshot on Chilean to kick this round off for him. Now looking around. Oh
my God,
any
Shocks.
nook and cranny he can find. He will pick up a kill. 14 and 5 right now here. Denson Damage, the last 2 left right now for Curse. There goes Dan's picking up Naked. On the hunt, there's Shocks. He wants the ace. He's up against Damage now, but it will be Fighter to take him out. However, Immunity 3 in a row. Shocks 15 and 5. Big S&D game indeed. You win as a team, you lose as a team, and right then, Shocks and Fighter were the team as they took out that one. Very nice indeed by Immunity. Curse now down in this pool play matchup. 0-2. Immunity up, and they're looking to pick up a 3-0 again up after they just did it to Avant in that series beforehand. Blitz Freight Fizz coming up next. I'm sort of feeling, I said whoever wins the S&D will probably get the Blitz Freight. So I'm sort of feeling Immunity can get that. But due to the fact that it's a very much a massive bit more of a run and gun game type in a small map like Freight, still could go either way, but I think after Shocks and Fighters S&D game, it's going to go their way.
You know, the duo performed really, really well just then. And you're seeing how hyped the boys were after that win on the S&D, so that hype factor is going to play a huge part in the next map. So I'm thinking Immunity's might be able to get 3-0.
Yep. We'll wait and find out, though, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, like we said, Blitz Freight coming up. Pool play round 3 action here at ACL Brisbane. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, game number 3, Blitz on Freight, and Naked running that Bulldog.
Yeah, you don't really see a Bulldog or a shotgun for that matter used in Blitz a lot unless you're going to be in close quarters, so he's expecting to be in some close quarters battles, and there's going to be the first one there. Chilean gets shot in the throat with the Bulldog.
You're going to see now a few players looking to push in to get their first caps on that board. Naked doing what I like to do. As you head down through into Blue Room Underground, close the door behind you, always letting a draft. And it also questions if a player is actually pushed on through. And, you know, if a Curse player pushes in there and sees the door is closed, he thinks no one's actually come on in. Just like that, Naked, first points on the board for that immunity squad. So while you're not the best at S&D games, you can really change things around here just to help his teammates out and get some early points on the board. Insane
damage though, they're taking down players and getting an easy two-piece, and Naked fighting back with that Bulldog. Absolutely outstanding shot. They're taking down Chilean. Now it's going to be a 1-to-1 here at the moment in favour of neither team, as it just says 1-to-1. So Damage and Dens can't get kills on the board at the moment. Damage has 1, Dens has 0.
Few players sitting off that board at the moment. Is a 3-0 right now with 2 caps to his name. There's a nice little defensive kill as well. As he's now, there's Naked again with that Bulldog. He finally gets shut down though by Chilean, who had had enough of it and had vectored him out as he tried to push on through to get another cap down. But it is, of course, Curse up 2-1 in that series right now. At the same time, though, Immunity is still very much alive, and that momentum that they've got from these last couple of games they've played might be the difference maker and might see them take on out. But there's still plenty of time, of course. Over 8 minutes left in this Blitz game type.
If he had turned around just then, he might have picked up the second kill. Unfortunately, Naked, I believe, was the player that went in and picked it up. No, it wasn't. It was the player who Shocked, and Shock just got shut down there as well. Now on board with Dens. Dens looking to make something happen, looking for players and see what he can do in regards to getting a cap on the board. Unable to find anyone at the moment. Probably would be a good idea just to sit back and wait a second or two to try and push on forward. He's going to spot one player though. No, doesn't take any. He finds tags. There he is. Takes him down and then shut down himself.
I'm not sure how many players of Immunity know that pretty much all the team of Curse are in that vicinity right now, and they're on the hunt for some more points. There's 2-2 on the scoreline though. He doesn't even go for the cap though. I'm not too sure about this. He could have gone in there as one kill goes out. Chilean's pre-firing that door once again. One player though, Naked, still in there.
Oh, Chilean.
The capture. Nice work in with that 2-piece and cap.
Easy peasy, says Chilean, as he gets the 2-piece, and as I said, the capture as well. Now pushing on forward, looking for a second one to see if he can get a 7-point streak on the board. Currently 10-4 with, I believe, 5 kills and 1 capture to his name. So they're performing very well indeed. Now out of ammo, so he needs to make something happen and see what he can do in terms of getting a cap or picking up someone else's gun.
Oh, there it is.
There.
The knife that he needs, and he actually switches back to his Vector with no ammo here. He might just run through. Oh, sorry, our screen is glitching up that. So it does sometimes. Shots through the kill, and he's going away for the cooldown. There's the cap as well. So Immunity did keep this close. It was 3-3 for a moment, but just like that, back-to-back captures for that Curse squad. Chilean's now on a 9-point streak. It's got to change it for another player. Let me just change and go back to Chilean. So here we are. See his MO come on through now. As you see, more players coming up from in front of White. Can't get the kills on the rest of them, though, as Immunity here. They do have that 3 caps down. They are 1 minute 40 left on that clock. They are just below by 2, but, you know, still plenty of time left here in this first half and overall Blitz game to answer back for a few caps of their own.
Just like that though, Naked picks up a kill. Now switch to the MTAR, so no more using that Bulldog, which was so dominant there in the first minute or 2 minutes there. But now he's got that MTAR and it picks up an easy 2-piece and looking for a third now. Actually on a 4-point streak, so he's going to get shut down though. Damage, easy kills for Damage, and Chilean answering back, taking 2 Immunity players down quite easily.
As we're here now with Buzzin. Shox just got picked up a moment ago. Buzzin actually really close to a portal in there. You really don't usually see Buzzin go for a capture at all. And it seems like he's going to challenge and rethink his whole idea a moment ago. Back here in Lumber right here now as his teammates are around that area. One player back door behind there at Owens as he decides to keep on keeping an eye on this deep left-hand side. And there it is there. The shot's coming out from Chilean to quick him up. And a 3-point lead that the Curse squad have now put down in regards to Blitz here on Freight. Such a small map, like I said, more of a running gun game style. That's why you see a lot of SMGs being used. Chilean's 20-6 with 3 caps, making that now for an 8-point streak as well. Chilean's having a very good game.
And for those who are wondering why they're actually trying so hard here, the Curse squad, in terms of winning this map, it doesn't go down by overall series win in the pool play. Of course, you need map wins as well to determine your overall seeding. So, of course, they don't want to go down 3-0. They want to play for this 2-1 and hopefully get a better seeding than they would have done if they did go down 3-0.
Of course, coming into the comp anyway here at ACL Brisbane, they are seeded second in the pro bracket. So I think if they do get the win here, it'll still give them second seed heading into Double M. I believe so anyway. But it could be a mistake. I'll have to wait and find out what the total numbers will be at the end of the day, I think. As at the end of the half, though, 9-4. 5-cap lead there for Curse. And just like Fizz said, you know, Curse not taking this line down. They want to get their 1 point at least from immunity in this series of 3. That way, at least then they've got some more points being accumulated. Of course, they did 2-1 CP. They did lose 1-2 up against Avant. And at the moment, it might be 1-2 loss up against Immunity, but Immunity can still turn this around.
Quite as we've seen done a lot, including in CoD Chance, you've seen teams go down by 8 points and come back and win. So it's not impossible. As if anyone can do it, I'm expecting Immunity to do it. And Naked currently 14-8 he's the hype factor at the moment for the team of Immunity.
Yeah, he is. You know, we saw Shox and Fighter both have great games in that S&D on Warhawk moments ago, but you know, it just seems Naked really stepped up his game here where it needed to be done after that S&D game, and we're just seeing him now really pull together and keep these guys in that fighting chance. Of course, like I've always said, Blitz, not all about the kills, it is about caps, but if you're going -10 with no caps to your name, it's sort of not looking the best. As I say that, though, there is one player who's 10-14 there for Dens. You know, he's got no caps, he's -4 there. I think he needs to get a few more caps if he wants to try and help his team out a little bit more. They do have a lead, it's +5, but I'm thinking they want even more than that.
I think Dens at the moment is just trying to hold him back and make sure they don't push too far forward. So if he does drop...
Shox!
Oh my God!
Oh,
easy 4 down. Quad feed for Shox. Phase Shox, come on, give it to him. He's easy as that. Gets the 4 down and now looking to get the cap as well.
He's not even worried about it. You're going to see his teammates went on through instead. 3-point game right now after a 5-point game it was moments ago. So just at the moment, as you'll see now, just like that, Immunity have changed the momentum here. It's got to keep that going. Shox did get finally taken down. Ace 2-piece will help them out in that regards to push it up here at Owens now to try and get a capture back of their own and get that lead they originally had back in their favour. There it is there now, a 4-point game.
And Chili's pick up 2-piece, but Fighter shuts him down. So now 2 down there from a team of Immunity. As Isai's looking to pick up 1, but no, Damage going to clean him up. Dens takes out 1. Damage gets dropped as well. So again, 2 down from Immunity to make that 3 down. As looks like Dens going to be going for a cap. Easy as that.
Just going to see now that 11-6 scoreline is a 5-point lead once again in favour of the Curse AU team. Of course, Dens on our screens. Chillians is highlighted up in that middle part of the map. He gets picked up after taking down Fighter though. One player getting traded off there as well. Izzy on the hunt for a player there. Owens can't get that stun out to where he needed to be. The Stamtex will find its mark but won't find an actual kill. As Izzy knows the player here at green there to jump in and lip it around from Fighter. As he will pick up that kill. Fighter, you know, he's had a great S&D, like I said. He's -9 is it right now in regards to this Blitz here. No caps to his name either. Naked trying to be a bit sneaky, but there's the jump up and down from Damage to say hello and pick up the kill.
You know, 2 minutes 30 in the half. Chillian's actually on 29 kills, so it's, you know, it's going to be easy enough for him to go and drop a 40 bomb, but can he do it? It's going to be the thing. As Buzzo picks up 1, Buzzo picks up a 2nd. Naked takes down Dens as well, so 3 down there from Curse. Now looking to make another cap go on the board. There's Buzzo now rotating back around through containers, so he's looking to make something happen.
Also got to note, the Buzz actually went for a cap here as well. It's one of the small maps, so we sometimes do see him do that. Rather than the larger maps, he won't actually go for the portal at all. As we have said, Fighter though, he gets to get a cap for his team. Dan's 15-20 with 1 cap to his name, so he listened to me obviously. He heard me, I said I had to get a cap, son. He finally did. Damage, however, 14-19, nothing on the board for him at this time. As we go on board with Damage. Let's see, that's around now. Front of Owens looking, scoreline. 4-point lead right now for that Curse team. 2 players in the line of fire here. Can't get them though. As Byron Naked takes down Dems and Damage ability combination. There will be a point go on through though. I think it was Izzo who snuck in during that gunfight. 4-point game still in favour of the Curse team. 1:40 on the clock, 12-8.
On board with Chillians as we speak. He's looking for players and trying to get that 30. He's actually got the 30 bomb, trying to extend that bomb lead indeed. As he's looking for players to push around. Now going to try and see if he can get a cap on the boards. He faked the door opening there. So now looking to try and see if he can find one player. It's going to be Naked. He takes him down into the cap. Easy as that. Looking for more players. Looking for more points. And he's now 31-16 and 5 caps.
He's doing a very great game here from Chillian's side of things for that Curse team. And at the same time, Immunity is still very much alive in this one. It's a 4-cap game. Of course, 30.1 seconds is what you need for those captures. As the scoreline 14-10, like we said. But right now, Curse all on the board in regards to captures. The only person in the game, no caps to their name, is Fighter. Can he get one in the last 50 seconds just to make it across the board in regards to the total scoreboard? We'll find out though. There's one player across there, front green. Does take him down. One player to his left. He can't see him though. He'll get taken down as he tries to cross in towards mid there at the train tracks. Over to Buzzin we go now, 7-21. Still big numbers being put up there by Chillians, 32-18. As Buzzin goes flying high to try and pick up a kill. Gets the assist. Still alive here as he tries to run head first up against Chileans, though. Chileans now picking up that two-piece there on Buzzard and Shocks. Still trying to put another score down, but that'll be game. And at least Curse now have put themselves on that scoreboard in the series of 3 here. Scoreline will become 2-1. Of course, it was 2-0 beforehand. As looks like the guys are packing up. Okay, fair enough then. The immunity squad have picked that one up. They didn't need to worry about it too much, I guess you could say, because they did pick up the overall win in that round 3 pool play matchup, 2-1. Of course, Curse, like we said, picking up the Blitz there on Freight to finishing off. So, Fizz, a great series overall in that pool play round 3 matchup. Of course, that's going to be, I think, all the pro bracket from the pool play done. So up next on main stage should be something from the open bracket, I would say. But, hopefully some good matches have been played and some good matches still to come here today.
We've got plenty of good teams in the open bracket. So, there's C5, there's Mega from New Zealand, so they're a pretty strong team. You got
Envy?
Envy. Of course, there's also, I've got the name of them. God. Oh, well, they're there somewhere. Royal and there was another one. I did forget it. So, there's plenty of good teams out there.
Pandemic? How are they playing?
I haven't seen too much of them, to be honest.
Okay. Fair enough. And of course, Fame. You got Fame in there as well, Raw. A few different teams that are actually here at the event this weekend. Of course, there are the 2 brackets that we spoke about. Pro bracket, 4 teams making up of that. Then the open bracket, the remaining teams are inside of that and playing things out. Ladies and gentlemen, it'll be a quick ad break. When we come back, like we said, it'll probably be some open bracket matches there up on that main stage for you all. I believe the casters will be Curry and Lush Dog. So don't go anywhere. Some more good Call of Duty action here to come at ACL Brisbane.